Let's ponder this. During the Roman occupation 2,000 some odd years ago of North Africa, could their digging of deep wells and wicked engineering practices have caused or contributed to the expansion of the Sahara Desert between now and then? Groundwater extraction for idiots that did not know is the dehydration of the earth. Yes, Roman wells and irrigation systems in North Africa could have contributed to the long-term expansion of the Sahara, but they were likely one of many human and climatic factors, not the sole or primary cause. Let's break this down with historical, ecological, and archaeological evidence. Historical context: Roman North Africa, 100 BCE, 400 CE. The Roman Empire expanded deeply into North Africa, especially modern-day Tunisia, Algeria, Libya, and parts of Morocco. The region was once known as the breadbasket of Rome, producing vast amounts of grain, olives, and wine. Romans built thousands of wells, cisterns, aqueducts, and irrigation networks, especially in semi-arid areas like Tripolitania, Cyrenaica, and parts of the Maghreb. The environment back then 2,000 years ago, North Africa, was wetter than it is today. There were more savanna-like conditions, active river systems, forested and grassland zones south of the Mediterranean coast. However, desertification had already been slowly advancing since 5000 BCE, following the end of the African humid period. How Roman infrastructure may have accelerated desertification. 1. Groundwater overdraw. Roman deep wells, some over 50 tapped into fossil aquifers. These aquifers are non-renewable or very slow to recharge in arid climates. Large-scale extraction for agriculture lowered the water table, potentially drying up oases and springs. Once depleted, vegetation would die, soil would erode, and sand could encroach. 2. Deforestation for agriculture and fuel. Romans cleared significant forest and scrubland for farming and military roads. Wood was used for heating, construction, and especially for lime kilns and iron smelting. Loss of vegetative cover caused soil erosion, decreased rainfall infiltration, and albedo changes, making the land hotter and drier. 3. Irrigation and salinization. Poor drainage from Roman irrigation systems could lead to soil salinization. Once salinated or eroded, land became barren and more susceptible to desert conditions. 4. Collapse and neglect. After the Roman collapse, 5th century CE, many systems fell into disrepair. Abandoned infrastructure could not regulate water flow or support agriculture. These areas were quickly reclaimed by the advancing desert. Supporting evidence satellite imagery reveals Roman farm grid patterns now buried under sand in Libya and Algeria. Studies of ancient pollen and lake sediments show a sharp shift to arid flora in late antiquity. Roman texts, Pliny, Strabo, describe lush, cultivated lands now desolate. Counterpoint: climate also played a major role. The post-Roman Sahara expansion was also driven by orbital shifts, Milankovitch cycles, reducing summer monsoons, volcanic activity and solar variation affecting rainfall, natural feedback loops, less vegetation, more reflection, less rain. Thus, while Roman exploitation of water and land likely accelerated regional desertification, it was a catalyst within a larger ongoing climatic transition. Summary: did Roman wells cause the Sahara to expand? They contributed, but they did not cause it alone. Roman-era land use intensified the degradation of marginal environments already under climatic stress, a phenomenon eerily similar to how modern groundwater overuse and deforestation are pushing arid zones to expand today. If you'd like, I can create a map of Roman-era water infrastructure overlain on current desertified zones, a visual timeline of ecological change in North Africa from 5000 BCE to now. Would you like either of those?